Fuck it, we'll do it live.
You're live. Woo! Hiya, folks. And we're about to go live on here. Where'd it go?
Yeah, right here.
There it is. And you're knocking shit over.
Yep.
Add a title.
Right.
Episode 13. And lives. Help if I don't. Oh, let's choose that microphone. Going live there. What's up, folks? Okay. Now, I'm going to try this one. Live mode. 13. And live.
Wait.
What the heck happened there?
What?
Okay. Apparently, it only lets you do 5 tags. And let's upload an image. Yes. Of course, it's gonna be stupid. Hey, what?
I don't know if I'm going to go to church tomorrow. I really need to get that upstairs done. I'm not going to have any time to do it this week.
Okay. Whatever you want.
How about nobody goes to church tomorrow?
See what we're doing.
Huh?
I don't know.
How about nobody go to church and we just record all night?
Yeah, we could probably do that. And of course, that's
Mike! What up, buddy?
You want a fluffy for a friend?
What? Oh, yeah, women.
So while we're finishing setting all this up, the girls are planning on destroying my house.
Yeah.
And we're doing all this that we can.
Oh, so you have to do it
Nope, Stevie's on Instagram Live.
Yes, we'll work on it. And we're setting up a cage to keep my bun
Hey, Judy.
warm for whole days. And for the days you just put them inside. And I'm going to tea in my new infusion.
All right, we ready?
Good plan.
Okay.
I like this plan. So do I.
Mm.
Great plan.
You know what? You
I knew it.
What, too far?
No, but hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of the Daddy Brigade podcast. I'm Keith the Bearded Tank,
I'm Zach Tactical Gnome.
and today we're going to go over some dad stuff. As you can see in the title, Dad Lives Matter. We hear all this talk about toxic masculinity anymore these days, and it just kind of gets on my nerves. I don't think you like high ones.
No, I don't like high ones.
Gotta take my glasses.
Wow. No, definitely don't like iPhones.
No. I mean,
You're
if
not
you want to
like
use it as a club, but
Yeah, if you want to club somebody,
yeah, club somebody with it.
like let's go clubbing.
Yeah. That's gonna be stupid. It is what it is.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do with baby seals?
Wow.
Dad joke number 1.
Oh. Wow. We're gonna get some more in there. I can almost guarantee it.
I'm sure Peter likes that one.
Yeah.
But we don't like pita, so
Well,
except bread.
people eating tasty animals.
People eating tasty animals, pita bread.
Yeah.
Pita Griffin. Number 2.
So we were out and about today.
Yes,
Went
we were.
to did do some.
Did do
parental
some?
things. Yeah. We did do some.
We went to IKEA, the home of Swedish meatballs and
Ironic.
cheaply made Swedish furniture that actually doesn't look that cheap. It
No.
actually,
Some of it looks pretty sweet.
yeah.
I mean, like those display cases you liked.
I'm sorry, dude. Like I feel like every time I open the door on that, like I feel like John Wick.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I should just like open the door and like some classic music should be playing in the background, like opera music, and like I should be able to pick up a suit and grab my Benelli shotgun and put on like a Rolex
Yeah.
all in one shot because, well, with that one cabinet, I very well could have
Yeah. Yeah.
if it was just a fireproof safe.
Yeah.
one.
If it was fireproof, it would have been.
Yeah, if it
perfect.
was fireproof, I would have had one.
And ironically, we didn't get any Swedish meatballs.
No, we
We
didn't
didn't have a
buy it.
cafe upstairs, but we did have some kick-ass burgers.
Yes.
Burgatory. If you follow us on Instagram, you saw the picture I posted of our made-to-order burger lists. You know, they have a little spot at the bottom where you put your name. I wasn't putting my name. I almost put my name.
He actually did put his name. Let's not lie here.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did put his name.
Man, you're
and-
making me sound like an idiot.
And then when I told him, hey, you should put your other name because I'm putting my other name. And he was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, photo opportunity.
Yeah.
So we did that. Burgatory has some awesome burgers. You had the
The Wagyu
Wagyu.
burger.
Is it Wagyu or
Yeah,
Wagyu?
It's WAGYU.
Yeah, but
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Yeah.
I don't know. You had that. I had a
We got a retweet
retweet live episode. Oh, sweet.
by Dad Squad.
Nice.
Shout out to Dad Squad on it. Twitter. Because
Twitter.
I don't use Twitter much. It's just everything goes from Instagram and post
Yeah.
everything.
We did. I did a 50-50 beef and bacon one burger.
Diablo dust.
Yeah, with Diablo dust.
His eyes were watering.
Not that bad. Okay, the one bite I took was straight dust, dude. Like it was crusted on there. It was hot. Very good burger though. Burgatory has some awesome burgers. They are known for their burgers. They're known for their badass milkshakes. I got my typical staple of milkshake there, which was the Choco Choco. It's a regular milkshake. It's also got chocolate vodka in it, which is actually quite delicious. Others than
How
that,
did you get yours to rotate?
I just tilted my phone sideways.
See, mine freaks out.
No, it doesn't.
You can't turn your phone while recording. I even tried it before, and
Oh.
it wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. You're
I don't know. Whatever. There, we got us.
Apple, Android, Apple, Android, Android.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways, so that was a little bit of adventure. We stopped at Guitar Center, me and Keith, to look at some new microphones, so we could get some better audio quality for you guys.
Yep.
And after being there, I'm gonna get the beer out of the way. After being there, realized that shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is. We were looking at a whole setup that had an Apple Mini, all the software, 2 microphones, a digital audio interface to take the condenser mics into USB into the computer. It was like $1,400. I mean, it was the whole get up and go, which means I wouldn't have to lug around
This computer.
my iMac desktop, which it's not that bad.
But you want to tell them the good news?
Oh, good news.
The room?
Oh, Yeah. So we're remodeling at my house in our garage, which we're turning it into. See, now you're stuck. You got to flip it back over.
Yeah.
It was going to be originally the closet, and then our bedroom, the master bedroom. The wife graciously said, "Hey, here's an idea, because the garage is already dead silent from everything else in the house, and like even outside you can't hardly hear jack inside." She's like, "Hey, why don't you take that little room that's going to be the closet and turn it into a studio, so we can record with dead silence in our own little room and have all our stuff stored in one spot." So we are going to do that. That's why part of the reason why we were looking for microphones today.
Computers.
Yep, and computers and all
Condensers.
the gear that we might need to upgrade.
Which somewhere eventually you will watch this. Doug, I'm gonna need your help in the audio department. Love you, buddy.
So I think we've determined we're going to get at least 2 or 3 Blue Yetis.
Yeah, probably 3.
Yeah, probably 3. So we have
At least 2.
at 2 minimum.
I would say 2 for right now, because if we have a guest on, we could use the same one.
Right. Yeah.
We'll do 2 for right now and then see where it takes us.
Yeah. I mean, depending on we have
Though we did see
potential sponsor.
we
that
did
we-
see some really nice high-end microphones that
Oh God, yeah.
I can never think.
Pure SM7B.
Yeah, that thing sounds amazing.
It is great. It's a guy that we were talking to at Guitar Center about it actually said a bunch of the local broadcasting stations actually use that microphone.
DVE, 1059EX, and
Yep.
DDE, I know, are 2 that use that.
Yeah. So,
And,
but that's $400 a pop just for the mic.
Yeah.
So
Quality's amazing.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's worth the
Just
money, but we don't have the
not-
capital to drop
Yeah,
on something
not
like that
quite
right
yet.
this second. So, but yeah.
Yeah, other than that, that's
Yeah. So let's.
carried my new holster today. I gotta work with it.
Yes. First time carrying this, it's gonna be take some getting used to anything. Anytime you get anything new.
It's a Bravo concealment. I like it. It just I've got to work with the cant and my belt and my big ass belly.
Your big ass belly. You see my belly? My gut.
Well, I
Not even a belly. It's a
Okay.
gut.
Yeah, but
Call it a pork
okay.
belly. Just don't eat it.
Here, bite that.
I like eating lemons, dude.
Okay, so let's get on to the subject. So,
Into the meat and potatoes.
we're dads. We suck, and we don't know how to do anything right.
Right.
So on and so forth, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what the world wants everybody to think, that
Yeah, toxic masculinity.
dads are terrible.
Guys are bad.
What up, Brad?
Guys are causing problems.
Speaking of a dad,
Hi,
Brad. What's going on, bud?
We got like 4 live feeds going, just so you guys know, including our podcast is going out on Spreaker right now, live.
Hey, here's a question. Why don't you guys just run one live feed and then share it on all the pages?
Because it's more fun this way.
Because he has
Less
different,
lag.
No,
No,
it's not
actually,
lagging
no.
anything.
he has different people. I have
We
different
got
people.
live chiming in.
Jesus Christ.
Behind every good man is an angry woman.
I'm just saying.
Behind every good German man is an angry Irish woman.
Irish and 25% Italian.
Even better.
Well,
Okay,
no.
so
It's
behind
20%
every-
Italian, German,
behind
German,
every
the rest is Irish.
German man,
Oh, I'm wearing my Mobile One shirt. I thought I was wearing a shirt.
behind every Iron Man.
Behind every Iron Man is
But-
a lead woman.
Where did this come from?
I told you I was going to get it for you from work.
Score!
That's mine. Thank you. It's for you. Basically, like I was saying, so
Always the benchmark, never on the bench.
behind every German man is a Irish woman that's managed to not fuck up the potato.
There's a bonus.
We probably should.
My life.
We should probably edit that.
Well,
No.
dude, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
I marked it explicit. We're fine.
Okay, so I can drink more.
We'll do
and
it
not
live.
worry about the mouthfuls, because there's whiskers in it.
Yeah. What?
What's up, Tommy? How's everything going in Struthers, bud?
Earl Grey Creek.
I gotta try my new.
Okay.
I was worried about you the other night, man.
So yeah, the whole thing about toxic masculinity, how dudes are bad. If you look at the statistics, high school dropout rates are much lower in a two-parent home than they are in a single-parent home. I mean, my view on the whole toxic masculinity thing anymore is it's not the masculinity is bad. The lack of masculinity is bad. A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl. And society anymore is trying to feminize
Just don't bring the glass.
our young boys. And boys are either builders or destroyers. There's no in between.
I'm sure we're gonna catch flack for this episode, but
I don't really care.
yeah, neither do I.
If you don't like it, goodbye. Hi, Jared. And if you don't have,
But I thought there was 4,613 different genders.
that bullcrap. There's only 2 sets of chromosomes. You either got XY or you got XX. There's no in between. There's no.
Well, with you saying that.
Hi, Jeff. Maxwell's watching.
Oh, what's up, Maxwell? So when it comes down to the whole transgender thing, I have family that is.
Yes, Jared.
Me and Tanya actually do have family that is. So like that, I'm not against that.
No. Oh no. I mean,
But
each person has their individual right to feel how they want to feel and stuff. But
It's a platypus. It's my tea diffusers. I'm sorry.
I can't focus with this noise.
Oh my god, shut up.
God, look at the brightness coming off of my head. Like on that screen.
yeah, a little bit.
Now you guys
I got
have
a little bit
candles.
too.
We have mood lighting now.
Wow,
Mood
I need to
lighting.
get rid of that. Anyways. Okay,
Exactly.
so
Exactly. It's not up to us to judge.
no. Well, I mean yes, Tommy just told you to shut up.
Listen, Tommy.
Yeah, like my big thing with that whole thing is I don't have a daughter. You do.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
I'm not so sure I would be comfortable with said dude walking into a woman's bathroom.
Nope.
Like, nah, I'm not so sure.
No.
And like, this is a hard subject to talk about because, like, we have friends. I
Yeah.
have friends that are.
I know quite a few people, and it comes to the point with me. It's like, you're you. You do you, but don't bring it up to me because I don't agree and I don't care. So that's not my view. I'm not going to push my view on you. Yeah. So don't push your view on me. And that is the biggest thing. They think that because they're different and we don't agree, they have to shove it down our throats to make us agree. No,
Maybe.
I'm not going to have a problem with you. It's like I had a couple friends when I lived over in Philadelphia that were gay. And I said, I don't have a problem with your choice. I don't agree with it. But I don't have a problem with you. But you hit on me and I tell you to stop and you don't stop, you're going to get punched in the face. It's that simple.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I agree, Jared. Yeah. No. That's, usually when now the whole using other bathrooms part, I take my daughters into the bathroom because I can't go into the girls' bathroom and they're little enough, I'm not letting them go in by themselves with issues like that.
Yeah.
So either my wife goes in with them or I go in with them. So, they go in the men's room with me, they go in there the stall by themselves, and I stand right outside the door.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah. And now there was the Burger King at the corner of Mahoney and Meridian. Has
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
there's no men's room, no women's room. There's 2 multi-gender bathrooms. They have both the men's and the women's sign on there.
Jeez.
So it's use whatever bathroom, but
And that's not really like, the big thing that really kind of is, like the whole Gillette ad and everything that talks.
Honestly, I never saw that.
I never even seen it either, but
I did see the rebuttal that had like the World War II.
Barbasol.
Yeah.
Barbasol did
Barbasol
the best
rebuttal,
rebuttal
but I didn't see the Jack commercial.
ever for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was freaking hilarious.
that was probably one of the best ones out there rebuttal wise.
Putting the mounting back into your service.
Oh, that's gotta get organized too. I can't.
And now people are saying, oh well, you shouldn't give your child a gender until they're ready to decide.
Oh, I would have too, Maxwell.
We're not going to give our kid a gender until they're old enough to decide what they want to be.
Yeah, no.
What in the hell did you just say?
What?
No, not you. Like these people. It's like, wait a minute.
yeah.
Did you seriously say you're not?
You're either born with male genitalia or female genitalia. That's what's getting marked on your damn birth certificate. If you decide later on when you're 18
That
and adult
should-
legally
yeah.
allowed to make your choice,
Yeah, parents should not
Go
be
for it.
deciding.
Which
Things
people-
like
everybody
that for their
I know
kids?
is
I'm
decided
sorry.
to change.
But some and there's people now that are. I mean, I don't even want to get into it. It's gonna piss me off. Like some of the stuff with their kids.
yeah, the whole down by Columbus, there was a minor drag show.
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously, right now?
Yeah.
And a 9-year-old boy in drag stripping?
Yeah, I did see that.
I mean,
yeah.
are you freaking kidding me? Not only is it a 9-year-old boy in drag, but it's minor stripping at a strip club.
Actually, it wasn't at a strip club. It was at a bar.
Whatever, close enough for me.
Yeah.
A
It was
minor shouldn't be
pedophile
doing
night,
that.
I think
Yeah,
is what it was called.
yeah.
Anyways,
Yes, exactly. Just stop cramming it down my throat. I don't care if you want to be gay, if you want to be transgender. Cool. Exactly.
anyways,
Anywho,
the one thing that I guess the one thing that bothers me is the fact that the guys nowadays,
only go 45 minutes live. It's okay. That's why I'm recording.
it's just like there's not I don't know how to say it like the right way. Like it's not oh my, look at my beard. It's terrible.
I'm letting mine grow back out again so that I have ample beard hair to test our
yes. That's just
yeah.
hit him. Anyways, how am I getting at? What am I getting?
Yeah, I
There's too much pussification of the male genre anymore.
yeah. Yes, Julia, I did read one. There's about 100 of them that I've seen. It's all BS and is, but when it comes to like my great grandparents, my great grandma was 14 when she married my great grandpa, who I think was 17. Times were different, and it's still right now. If you're 16, because Ohio has 16 as the legal age of consent, but there's still stipulations.
Way
that go
off
with
the
it.
dad subject,
Oh.
but okay.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we're talking about our kids.
Yeah.
The things that can affect our kids. But with parental permission, they can therefore be emancipated and get married at the same time. With that,
You had to be
but
17 in Ohio to get married, but 16 was
no, no,
Sure.
I'm almost positive. I'll have to double check the facts, but either way, I mean, even then, yeah, at 14 you can be emancipated. I actually went to high school with a girl who was emancipated my junior year. which oddly enough, she went to school. She came to school every freaking day. Never missed a day. After work or after school, she went home for a few hours, and then she went to work at Christie's Cabaret. But she was legally emancipated. Therefore, she was legally an adult and could work there. This was back in 04, 05.
Still.
So you'd have still been in high school too.
Yeah, I would have been 18. Yeah, I would have been
Yeah.
18.
Because it was my junior year. But anywho, but this whole
For some reason, no, that was a couple years later that the song "I'm in Love with a Stripper" came out.
yeah, it was a few years after that.
That's right. I'm in love with a stripper.
Oh yeah. The things we talk about and do when we don't have kids around. We haven't had kids all day.
It's been nice.
Yeah, nice to go out and hang out with buddies. And,
I feel like I don't get to see my boy a lot because I work weird hours.
Yeah.
He was excited to go to my mom's, but he was having fun over there. But we had fun out today.
oh yeah, that we definitely did.
I still want to go to the Science Center for adult night when they have the
Yes.
beer and wine tastings.
Yeah.
There's something about being drunk and playing with magnets seems like
Right.
a great idea.
Yeah, it really is, Maxwell. The town that I grew up in was pretty small farm communities. I mean, I know at least, I think, 2 people that I can think of that, I mean, they
All
were
the sheep
married
were
their
scared of
senior
him.
year. No, I was a ghost in high school, dude. I mean, people knew who would, if you asked if they knew me, they'd say, well, yeah, I know who he is. But I never hung around with really any one clique or anything like that. I mean, after junior high, I quit playing sports after my freshman year in high school. I was in marching band freshman year, but after that, because I was in Civil Air Patrol, it interfered with drumline because I was on drumline. And they said the drumline instructor was like, you got to make a choice. And that's why I quit drumline. Civil Air Patrol was more important to me. I had plans to go right into the Air Force right out of high school. It was all ready to go. And then I broke my ankle my senior year.
Hey,
Now
who
I have
else
a
did
plate.
that?
I have a plate in my ankle now.
I probably should have. At least after the second time.
But single parent homes always have downfall. I mean, not putting down any single moms or single dads because life happens and it sucks. But
I think we should put down single moms. Just for this episode, because it's all about dads.
well, yeah, but
We're not putting anybody.
no, we're not trying to put anybody down. Because I mean, even if it was just me, sorry, it might be our connection, it might be your connection, Don. I don't
What's
know.
up?
He said the video is lagging.
Oh, sorry.
Well, go to Spreaker. You can listen to us live right there too. You just won't be able to see us. I grew up in a single parent home. Now, granted, went to my dad's every other weekend, but I grew up with my mom. I had a little brother. And I can honestly say it was probably tougher than what my kids have. Because I work. Stevie's a stay-at-home mom. She does have a temporary job at the moment, helping a lady out at her business. I think it was her mom or her mother-in-law was her secretary, and she passed away, and she needed somebody to help. So Stevie's like, hey, I'll come help during tax time because she's an accountant.
Yeah.
So she's helping out with that. But I mean, it's temporary. This is the first time she's worked in 8 years. It's really weird. Like, she come home Friday, her first day, and was like, where's my kids? She's been with the kids 24/7
Yeah.
because she's a stay-at-home mom. And I absolutely adore her for being able to do that.
I wish Tanya could do that, but I don't think she could do it.
It takes a special person.
It's not that I don't think she could do it. I think she would go batshit crazy. Like
Yeah.
she would want to be out, like at work.
Yeah. But like that, I mean, I work 2 jobs. Granted, one of them I can do anywhere I want, which is
What up,
really
Ben?
nice. If you ever need networking work or anything like that, go check out iGOTA Solutions, IGOTA. They're on Facebook, but they have all kinds of forums, and I actually get paid to do social media work for them. That's the one job, and then I do general contracting and stuff with my father-in-law.
When you do it, I got a gun.
Yeah. He's got all kinds. Like the 4 that I take care of right now, I got a Subaru, I got a STI, I got a Jeep, I got a Duramax. There's also, I got a Cummins, and he's got at least 2 more, and I can't remember exactly which ones they are right off the top of my head. That's scary. Come out with no clothes on, get paid to put them back on. Sounds like something you would do, Maxwell.
Yeah.
But when you don't have a parent that can be around, and the one single parent is constantly working, the kids miss out on the parents. Quality time is extremely important, and that's part of something that I feel definitely strongly about my kids. That's why I quit my better paying job with the parts store to go work for my father-in-law, because it meant I had more time with my kids. Because family is like number 2 on my list. Now, I don't want to plagiarize anybody, but Dangerous but Good has it set right. Faith, family, freedom. Those are their 3 cores. F3, faith, family, freedom. So, and these people trying to feminize the kids, saying that men and being a man and trying to make little boys in more like little girls is just not how it works. And it drives me up the wall. Well, my parents were never married, Maxwell. I had my mom married my stepdad when I was 3.5. My brother was born when I was 8, almost 9. And then they got divorced, so it was just my mom. And then, like I said, my dad's every other weekend. But manliness and the true meaning of, like letting the girls join the Boy Scouts. I mean, they have a whole organization called Girl Scouts. But like I said earlier, boys are either builders or destroyers. And without the proper influence, they will almost 9 times out of 10 become a destroyer.
Yeah.
If you don't have somebody...
I like breaking stuff though.
Well, yeah, I like breaking stuff too, but there's structure behind it. With the right time to break stuff.
Unless you're Fred Durst.
Yeah, well.
And the song break stuff.
Yeah. But without the proper male influence, boys will immediately almost become destroyers instead of having the masculine influence there that they need. What the hell are you doing, woman?
Nothing.
Okay. Now you made me lose my train of thought. Thanks.
It's masculine influence that they need. To not
That they
become
need to become builders instead of destroyers. That's when problems start, because destroyers for crying out loud.
You know what? Here, you can read that. I'll do this for a second. Okay, so this is amusing.
It's hilarious.
So, anyways, kind of what Keith's saying. Here's my thing: is the big problem is nowadays two things are frowned upon and it's several things that are frowned upon, but in those two things, one,
I lived in a neighborhood where I hated my neighbors.
oh dear Christ, what the heck?
Man,
She
in
just showed
Austin-
me a bright
It's in
pink
Austin,
house
Texas.
in Austin,
Okay?
Texas. Whoever that is,
Keep
props to you.
Austin weird. I would so do it if I lived somewhere.
Okay, so with that, whatever happened at the old-fashioned fist fighting after school and just getting your ass beat,
Right.
and you're fighting because now parents are so happy, and then
Yeah.
kids bring guns to school and shoot each other,
Yeah.
and that's because there's no
That's parental
Structure,
fail upon parental fail, right there.
discipline or anything in the house.
Not even just that. They don't have their own lives together. How did those kids get a hold of your parents' guns?
Yeah, but on top of that, what happened to Boy Scouts and hunting and fishing and shop class and
Yeah.
all of that stuff? Like, I'm not even going to get into the school stuff because it just pisses me off because they don't teach history anymore hardly.
Yeah, the Trail of Tears isn't in the book anymore. It's they
Dude,
happily
my
moved.
nephew doesn't, like, when I asked him a couple years ago, doesn't know half the stuff about like the Revolutionary War, or World War II, and shit. Like
There's a lot of people that don't.
there's a lot of adults that don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a lot of people that just cruised through school, didn't pay attention. Well,
I paid attention to the things I liked.
yeah.
Math was not one of them.
I didn't mind that. I really like science. History, I remember.
I like
things from
science so
history.
much I took enough credits that I should have had a science major. I actually should have had a major in science graduating high school.
Oh, jeez.
I had 14 credits of science when I graduated.
Wow. So, yeah, that's my senior.
And I hated science. That's the thing. I actually truly did not like science.
Yeah, that's my senior year in high school. I had anatomy and physiology, and the school wouldn't sanction a field trip to go to Body Worlds in Cleveland, where they have all the plasticized muscles and the bodies. They have that bodies exhibit where everything's. We actually skipped school. Four or five of us skipped school. We went in, checked in at homeroom, got in the teacher's van, and went up there to go do it.
Anyway.
So I don't know what is that. Chick-fil-A mint? No, something Japanese.
Classic series pyramids? They look like pear. Is it pear?
Pear or green apple.
We'll just leave it there.
Anywho.
Probably
But-
lead.
Yeah. But, and that's, even little girls, like my girls, they need dads. Because,
Girls need a protector. Dads.
yeah,
Boys need
teachers.
little boys
instructors.
need a protector, but they need an instructor and a teacher to learn from. See, my big thing is me and my wife fight and bicker over stupid shit. And I don't want my little boy to grow up and do that with his,
Right.
girlfriend and wife. And, I went through that a little bit with my mom and stepdad bickering over stuff. So, it's hard for me to sometimes be a good dad.
I know your struggle there. I
And
definitely
it
have my
feels
time
like
for the
I feel like I'm yelling at my kid more than
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
but I'm not there to be his friend. I'm there to be his dad.
That's exactly it. You're not their friend. You're their parent. Teach them that you're there to teach them discipline. And
It's thinking you look like my buddy Josh.
to teach them what they're going to need. It's not the school's responsibility to teach them how to be a respectable human being. I mean,
No, but God,
what they
most of the parents or most of the schools would yell at you for giving your kid a swift kick in the ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially in this area.
Not so much out here,
No, not out here. But I'm
but
talking.
where your kids go to school, yes.
Well, where my kids go to school, it's not so much that. It's the snobby, I'm better than you mentality.
Well, that's Canfield.
Yeah.
I'll throw it out there. Canfield. I hate Canfield. It's
Where
not
I
that I
grew
hate
up, though?
Canfield. It's I hate Canfield City.
I
The
mean,
people of Canfield are cool. The police department sucks. The township sucks.
I got
The
a
police
letter-
officers don't suck. Their police department sucks.
I got a letter because I had a camper parked in the turnaround out front.
Mhm.
I got a letter saying that I had 7 days to move it, or they're going to fine me $150 a day for having my camper parked in my driveway.
In Canfield.
I'm in Canfield Township. That came from the township.
Yeah.
It's bogus. I mean, are you kidding me right
One
now?
of the Canfield City, so in the city came in when the coffee shop was in Canfield and flipped out on Tanya to the point where I was going to call the mayor's office and I was pissed because they had you know how they have like the cafe signs? They had one out by the road.
Yeah.
Not on the sidewalk, but by the road at the front, and they said they couldn't have it there. They have a zoning on signs.
Oh, yeah. It's just that is part of the reason why we are striving to move to our other property.
If anybody from the city of Canfield and Canfield Township is listening to this, get your act together and stop being nitpicky on stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah, the township.
You have a lot of businesses that are leaving you guys because you guys are too nitpicky and bitchy about stuff. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. But like I said about my girls, I want to give them because little girls look for in their future husband, boyfriend.
I love it. It says you look like my buddy Josh. It says you look like my buddy Bill,
Yeah.
which you really do look like Bill in that.
Oh, well. I'm getting a headache from staring at the screens. Yeah, exactly. But daughters look for the traits that they grew up with from their father in their future boyfriend, husband. That's what they say. Oh, this is what a man's supposed to be, because that's what we are to our daughters. What they should be looking for when they get older, looking for their spouse. You know, when they start dating, they're looking for guys like their dad.
Are you sure? Because it seems like all the females now are looking for assholes.
Yeah.
Because I know plenty of good dudes out there that can't find a girl because
Oh, I know.
all the girls they date are A, psycho, or B, all the girls that they
But how much time are they spending on media rather than with good parents? They're the girls. The girls.
I'm talking girls our age, in their 20s and
yeah, I know that.
late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
I mean,
But still, I mean, they're looking at social media. Oh, they gotta be in movies. Oh, that guy's hot. He's a total dick.
yeah, but I want to be a tattooed friggin' six-pack jacked.
I got a
operator.
6-pack. It's just hiding.
Everybody's got a six-pack. It's just
I'm okay with my belly.
Yeah, whatever.
So, I mean,
I'm just saying, I mean, if we're gonna talk, I'd like to have arms out to about here, be able to lift a car. Look at my tiny ass little arms.
Yeah.
Freaking tiny arms. Dude, I'm not even going. There's nothing there. They're tiny. There's nothing there.
But that's. I mean, I want to be the kind of guy that I want my girls to grow up and marry. I don't want them to marry some sleazebag piece of crap. I want them to marry somebody that's going to take care of them.
Oh, stop it.
Shut up. Yeah, right.
Jeff's probably having a good time watching this.
Oh, I'm
laughing
sure.
Laughing his ass
Yeah.
off at us.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. He's got 2 daughters too.
Jesus, am I the only one lucky enough to carry on the? Well, no, you do
I
have a
boy.
son.
My
so
youngest
you
is
can
a
carry
boy.
on the lineage.
And that's something my daughters don't understand.
Why do you favor him so much?
I don't favor him.
It's not
I
favoring,
treat him
but
differently
yeah, because he's your son.
because he's a boy. And but see, my oldest is 8, the youngest girl is 3. And they
Is
see
it
me
bad I
treating-
wanted a boy first? Like we only have one child. I only have my little boy,
Yeah.
and everybody knows who he is. But like, is it bad that like I was like, please be a boy first?
Yeah,
I don't have enough money to go buy more shotguns.
Right. I definitely I wanted a boy with every
Everyone.
one of them, but I mean, obviously God has different plans.
Patience is a virtue, is
Yeah.
what he was saying.
But
He's like, here, test your courage out on these 3, and then we'll try.
Yeah. like I treat him differently than the girls because he is different. He's a boy. There are different things that that he needs taught from me than my daughters need taught from me.
Like how to throw a punch.
All my kids can throw a punch. All of my girls can throw a punch.
I gotta work with Levi about that. I don't want to teach him how to fight, but like I gotta teach him how to fight.
Yeah, you got to teach him to stand up for himself, not defense, not offense. When it comes to that,
Do not power
Yeah,
bomb
don't
a
look
kid
for-
through the table.
no, yeah, but like,
It is okay to possibly spear a kid, but do not power bomb him through a table.
it's like I taught my daughters the things that a gentleman should do. Like literally, when we're out, my daughters will stop at a door and wait for me to open it for them. If I'm around, I open the doors. The girls do not touch the doors.
I was trying to get to the door today just so we were aware of that. Too many damn people in the way.
Tanya, I had to yell at Tanya.
Dude, it's not. It's she does it, and I yell at her all the time.
But
Trust me, she freaks out when I open the car door for her. And I do it all the time. Not all the time, but I do it more. Chivalry's not dead.
which is hilarious because chivalry is not just about being a gentleman.
I think I wrote.
No, it's code during war, like battle code.
Oh yeah, no. That part of chivalry is
Oh yeah, that's a long
gone.
time.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, there are things I teach my girls what a gentleman should be like, and then I have to actually teach my son to be a gentleman.
No, teach your son to be a hard ass gentleman.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
I'm not talking the soft.
The song that I played earlier, the one that Upchurch did, but that actually is a song. It's called "Where Have All the Outlaws Gone?" Like, what happened to the roughnecks, the hard asses, the rough and tough guys, the tattooed. I mean, yeah, everybody's got tattoos now. But you remember, like, back when we were kids, tattoos were, like, I wouldn't say taboo, but, like,
Oh yeah.
bikers, sailors, people in the military, and people in the, like, music industry.
Right. We're gonna.
Now, everybody's got their tattoos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've got 3, but I've got.
I got that one, my chest, my back. Thank you, Jimmy Hooligan.
We're gonna pause there for a second. To the folks listening live on Spreaker right now, we are about at our time limit there. We will upload the full episode a little bit later. So if you want to keep listening, check out that episode. We will see you later.
Later.
All right. So,
But back to what I was saying, like, what happened to the outlaws, the hard asses? I mean, hard ass is like kind of a bad term to put, but the feminization of masculinity. Like, you had the guys that were, the rough and tough guys. You had the construction workers. You had, I mean, first off, you have a lot of the trade jobs are hurting for people. Iron workers, operators union, electricians, all that is hurting for people. And that's partially because schools are like, oh, well, you need to go to college. You need to go to college. You need to go to
no,
college.
you don't. I have a
And
college degree. Do I use it?
no, same here.
I mean, I use it a little bit for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't use mine at all.
I had a former district manager who had a degree in wildlife management, and he was a district manager for an auto parts store.
I have 2 people I work with that have masters in psychology. Masters in psychology.
Wow. Well, I mean, I guess that does. It would help a little bit to pick up on the.
No.
No, you don't
No.
think so?
Dude, I know more than you do.
Oh, okay.
Like with
Yeah.
it's completely different.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, that's the thing. Like the bad boys, I will say, of nowadays, all they are is assholes, pricks, thugs, and lowlifes.
Yeah.
The true badasses of back in the day were all those people I listed. Yeah, they would go to bars, they'd get drunk, they'd get in a bar fight, but
They still had respect.
a lot of them had respect. That is the problem, not with just the dads and the moms and the kids.
Yes. You are a man, Jared.
The problem with now is there is no respect at all for anyone. From kids all the way up to grown-ass elderly people. I meet some of the meanest-ass old people. I always thought it was just old people. No, they're just rude.
Yeah. There's no respect taught anymore. And that's
Well, it's
my kids too.
the
It's
old
yes, ma'am,
people just
no,
look-
ma'am,
have
yes, sir,
lo-
no, sir.
lost the respect. I just love how your kids call me Mr. Zach. I
That's part of the respect.
know, but like Levi calls you Mr. Keith, but I just find it funny that like all your kids. I'm not used to having kids call me Mr.
And it's Miss Tanya.
Just call her Tanya.
Kids call her Miss Tanya.
Call her Witch of the North. Whatever you want. Just
It's about respect.
call her the Miss Leprechaun. There, she'd love that.
I don't doubt that. But they did. No, her name's Tanya.
She's a leprechaun.
And it's like my kids know. It's another thing. They don't call us by our first names ever.
Except me.
No, me and Stevie. My kids,
Levi doesn't call me by my first name. He knows it.
yeah, they know it. And if they're lost or something like that, they know if somebody asks, "Hey, who's your parents?"
I think
It's Keith
one
and
time
Stevie.
did he ever call it because my mom called me by my name, and this is when he was like 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, don't do that.
Yeah.
I will make him go yell at Tanya though by her name. That's only because like I need something and she won't hear me, so he's my little gopher.
Yeah.
So, dude, go tell mommy I need this. And he'll, Tanya! What did you call me? Tanya! What? Mommy!
Yeah. I mean, so I lost where I was going to go with that.
No
I had a thought in my head. Poof, it's gone. But
And this is like a weird episode. This isn't about guns. This isn't about gear. This is our, once
Daddy.
every so many episodes about dads.
yeah,
That's
that's part of why we called it Daddy Brigade, because we want to tie in the dad life with the gear, the guns, and everything else.
once every so often.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to throw dad stuff in there, which,
I'm sure we will do
yeah,
every so often. But we like guns.
yes.
I like guns.
I like guns.
I like guns a lot more than he does, probably. Dude, they call me a gun aficionado at work.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like an actual title. Like, can I put that as a job title? Gun aficionado?
I don't know. I mean, I wonder if there's like a firearm aptitude test.
Is there like a firearms AA group? Like, you know how they have like
Okay, Firearms Anonymous.
like how they have like alcohol?
I don't know.
Alcohol. Yeah.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, do they have a Firearms Anonymous?
But
Like, I know way too much about firearms.
that's Tackleberry.
What?
What the hell? I mean, I know I'm your Huckleberry, but what the heck's Tackleberry?
Oh, Tackleberry used to be from Police Academy. The dude with the big 44 Magnum. That was Tackleberry.
Oh,
Why do I know stupid random stuff like that? Jared, that's scary that I actually could picture Jared walking around with shooting glasses on all day carrying a 44 Magnum.
Yeah, I could too. You got a 44 mag, don't you? But
Sad, Jared, I knew as soon as I was like, Tackleberry.
yeah.
What is it?
Wishing have a nice day.
Oh, yes.
Jared, do you want me to add you on so you can chime in a little bit?
Yeah, let's add Jared.
Let's add Jared.
Jared!
I don't want to invite friends to watch. I want to add.
Wait, is Cox on?
No. We'll add you on here.
I feel like I should take like a flashbang and throw it into our living room.
That'd be funny.
Do you want the ass whooping that comes from that?
He declined the invitation.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Super Black Hawk Hunter. I knew he had a 44 mag.
Jared, accept the invitation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, tough day, but at least it looks like it came out with acceptable results, right?
Yeah, it looks like somebody was able to shoot their target and not hit you.
Yeah. And my mom took her concealed carry class and stuff today. Didn't do too bad. I guess she passed with flying colors.
Not that you care.
Hey, now. Care a little bit.
Well, my mom has yet to take her concealed carry class.
Yeah.
And after this week's events,
But,
back real quick, let me just get this off
Okay.
of my chest.
okay, go for it.
To the little, if I say it, I'm going to go on like an absolute flurry of just complete flurry, fury, sporadic cuss words if I do it. To the douchebag that decided that he didn't want to go to school on Wednesday at the Mahone County Career Center and decided to call in 3 different random threats and then somehow store a gun or do whatever at the Career Center to be a douche nozzle, which put my child's preschool into lockdown because it is only through the woods. This is for you. And I hope that your $25,000 or $50,000 bond doesn't get paid and you turn into Bubba's bitch in jail. Okay, I think that's
You good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Feel better?
No, I really
Well,
don't. No.
Yeah. But
I think that whole situation could have been handled better too. But I'm not going to even get into that because I'm not law enforcement. I don't know their protocols. But I think that situation could have been handled way better. And 21 News could have handled how they broadcasted that whole thing.
I didn't even see that.
That's how I found out. I didn't even find out from it. Yeah, I'm done, dude. Like, yeah, because I'm going to upset and piss somebody off.
Yeah. But it's stuff like that. Where was the parent at home? Were they home by themselves? Again, it's a high schooler.
I mean, remember when we were in high school, we just had random bomb threats.
I never did.
Oh, I had, let's see. We had, what was Branch? I got out of school like a week early because somebody carved into a park bench. I remember it vaguely well because it was 5.5.99, twice as bad as Columbine. Somebody had carved into a bench near the school.
Oh, geez.
And that one, whoo! I mean, we were off school for, like, we got out of school for the year early. Like,
Wow.
It was the last, I don't know why, but we were out of school for, like, the rest of the week. And then, like, we came back and then something else happened. And they're just like, yeah, okay, you guys are done. Like,
Wow.
It was something.
Yeah,
I think that was the same year as the meningitis thing out there. Remember that?
Yeah. Well,
I lost.
no, not
There
really.
was
I mean,
3 kids that went there that
yeah,
died. And
I
was
remember
friends with one of them.
hearing about meningitis, but in '99, shit, I would have been.
Maybe it was 99. No, maybe not. 2000. You would have been in.
I would have been in like 6th grade, dude.
What year did you graduate?
06.
No.
I was sitting in 8th grade.
99 to 05.
Okay, I wouldn't have been that, but I would have been.
You would have been at least in 8th grade.
I was sitting in 8th grade art class when the planes hit the Trade Center
Oh wow. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're.
because one of my friends come running from the office and said, "Turn on the TV."
Oh yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're a year behind me because I graduated in 05. So I was a
I
freshman.
graduated 06.
Yeah. I was actually in study hall.
Yeah.
My first words are somebody's getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Like literally in that sing-songy voice to one of my friends, and he goes, "What?" And I was like, "Dude, that wasn't an accident."
No.
And he goes, "What do you mean?" I was like, and as soon as I went to say something, the second plane smashed it.
Yeah.
And he's like, he just looked at me. He's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
dude." Like, and it was bad. The
I
rest
know.
of that day was just a nightmare.
That was Dutch. Yeah, I mean, I try. You know, my son's only a year old, but you still teach him respect. That is the biggest thing.
Is he doing stuff around the house, like doing dishes? Carrying...
He's not doing anything now.
God damn it, he's got to be pulling his weight.
But
I'm kidding.
when he gets mad, he goes like this, and I said, "Don't you dare!" And he goes, bows his head, and tucks
You
his
know-
head. I was like, "I'm sorry."
You know how many times
He'll help if you say, "Hey, please, give me that."
Yeah.
Please. And he'll hand it right
Levi
over.
will. He'll throw a little bit of an argument. But you know how many times that me and Levi went rounds?
No, I
Like-
can believe it. I'm waiting
He's
for the
smacked
day
me a
he
couple
tries
times.
to throw a punch at me when he's older.
I hope my walls are thick. I'm just hoping the walls in this house are thick enough.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling like I know how my temper is gonna go.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad temper. It's not a bad temper. I have a short fuse.
Yeah, I mean,
But
especially after coming home from work, you kind of need that cool down time. Or
I have an hour and 15 minutes.
well, yeah, you got an hour 15 minutes. I have like a 3-minute drive home.
Well, see, everybody laughs because, like, I'll call my mom as soon as I get in the car because my mom always. I call my mom still. At 32 years old, I talk to my mom daily. And me and my mom will bicker and gripe and yell and fight. Still,
Wow, we hit an hour already.
psych wards. What? I'm sorry. I just heard this like random conversation going on in the background between the two lives, and all I heard was psych ward, and I was like, "Pardon me." And she didn't even hear me.
No.
Anyways, that's how I normally feel in this house. Nobody listens. But I still call my mom. So I get in the car. I call my mom. I call Tanya. I try to do that before I even get. And sometimes my mom wants to talk. Before I even get to the off ramp.
What's up, BG?
What BG? Before I even get to the on ramp of 376. So from the airport home, I either try to listen to podcasts or listen to Ryan Up Church or Devil Driver Radio or something just to unwind for the ride home.
Yeah.
Except on Sunday nights, then I've got to listen to all you friggin' cackles. At least from Chippewa until I'm home. And which lately has been getting it's starting to sound like crickets on there lately because there's nobody talking.
It comes in spurts.
But I try to just unwind. Now, if it was legal to drink and drive in the state of Ohio and Pennsylvania, I would probably at least have 1 or 2 beers on the ride home. And then I'd be like, just.
Well, how many thousands of people do you see a day? Because
For
every one of them-
OPSEC reasons, I will not say exact daily numbers, but we're going to go from a range of 9,000 to 18,000, depending on the time of the year. In the wintertime, it is 16,000 on a busy day. And I won't say what those days are, but yeah.
Yeah.
As I like to say, it's 16,000 people with 16, or how did I put it the one day at work? 16,000 different assholes with 16,000 different attitudes.
Yeah. Now, I can't even imagine. I mean, I went through a couple hundred people a day when I worked at the parts store. I can't even imagine.
Well, you got to figure when I get there, there's already 8 hours or I get there at 11. So they open at 4. So 4 to 11, that's already done. So normally that's one of the big rushes.
Yeah.
But then I've got
every time I flew out of there, it was between 4 and
it
7 in the morning.
gets a lot of people don't realize it gets banging again around 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, everybody taking the late flights.
Everybody
Looking to
getting off
get in.
work and everything.
Yeah.
And there are days where I would love to punch people in the face
Yeah.
because people fucking suck. Here I go again with the F-bomb.
Well, whatever.
People suck. Cody! What up, buddy?
But I mean, and it's
There's another dad of ours.
that's another thing with my
People
boy.
really suck, and like that job has made me like lose most of my hope for humanity.
You can only do so much. That's why I try and pass on to
I mean,
my
how
kids.
hard is it to take a bottle of water out of your bag? Like we've been
Yeah.
preaching this for, let's see, September
It is
11th this year will be 18 years. So we'll say since 2000, so we'll say 2002. So the
Yeah.
liquids ban went into effect, I think, in 2003 or 2004. So at least 15 years.
Yeah. In this age of technology, you can go to the TSA website beforehand,
At www.tsa.gov.
and it gives you the whole list of unallowed items.
Well, some people still screw that up because, see, there's what you can take in your carry-on and what you can take in your checked bag.
Yeah.
And people will screw that up all the time. Hence the reason why I find guns.
Those got to be checked at baggage check-in.
Check bag.
Yeah. If you want a good video on how to fly with firearms,
Don't. Just don't. Just please don't.
I was going to say warrior post.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, I'm just telling people, just don't.
Just
Because,
unless you absolutely have to, like it's part of your job.
or you're going for training, or you're going for a class.
Check out Warrior Post Society on YouTube.
If you're
Look
going on
for their
vacation and you
video.
have your concealed carry, just save your.
Just don't.
I will because I can do it and I know how to do it properly. Most people
We
don't.
drive. We don't fly.
Well, what? How the hell are we getting out Vegas?
Take that up with the old lady. She doesn't fly. Thanks for the cracker.
Dude, I already told you how we're going to do this.
We'll send them in a car and we'll fly.
No. Ooh. Do you think they'd even get there?
I don't know. Probably. Eventually.
No, I already told you. Like, we're getting on the plane. I'm handcuffing your wife and getting her on the plane. And then as soon as we sit down, I'm going like this, and she'll wake up in
You
Vegas.
gonna wrestle her to try and get those cuffs on?
We're doing this.
I ain't helping.
We're doing this at my airport. I'll have help. Don't worry. I'll get the sheriffs, the deputies involved.
Yeah. Well.
All I gotta do is hit her with a tranquilizer needle. We're good. We'll wake her up when we touch down.
The last time she flew was when she went to Alaska.
Oh, we're not even going that far. We're not even going that far. Saltine crackers.
Yeah.
Terrible idea with deer.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm trying to raise my boy. Not much, are you, TJ?
You're trying to raise your boy to be a respectful young man. And when he
grow
grows
to
up,
a respectful, God-fearing, badass,
I
and
don't know,
not
it's your kid. I don't think it'll be a badass. Just like I don't think my kid will be a badass.
my kid's only a year old. He's got time. We'll get there. But
I'm pretty sure my kid will be a badass, but he'll be a badass in other things. I pray to God he's not like me. And nothing against my brother-in-law. I pray to God he's not like me and my brother-in-law combined.
that would be scary. But he's going to be respectful. He's going to be the most dangerous man in the room. Maybe I don't know if you've heard that. Be the most dangerous man in the room.
No, I'm more of a fan of be the hardest. How did he put it? Be the hardest MFer that you know to kill.
Yeah, that's on the same lines as what I'm thinking. You have the skills, but it's kind of almost the gray man scenario. You know, you're going to be the hardest person to kill. You're going to be the biggest badass in the room, but you're not going to put that off, which is going to be. He's going to have the respect where people think, you know, he's going to be respectful. He's going to be a fucking gentleman.
Look at us
the
today.
point where I'm going to be. Yeah.
Look at today. You, me, Stevie had hers.
Yeah. And we opened the doors for the women. We were respectful to the women. When we sat down in that restaurant, even the women knew we had line of sight to the exits.
No, I mean we didn't carry in the restaurant because I was partaking in alcohol. But I'm talking even in IKEA. I know what to look for. I think you do as well.
Probably not as much as you because you do it every day.
Yeah.
But
I want to say maybe 2 others. At least 2 others that I seen with a knife.
Oh yeah.
But
there's at least a couple.
I don't think anybody else was packing.
No. I saw a couple of the little clips on the pockets, but
And that's not saying that, well, we're different. No, we're prepared. But, like, you know, there wasn't IKEA was hopping today.
yeah, it was freaking busy as all get out.
I mean, that was, how long did we stand in line just to check out? A good
20 minutes.
At least a half hour.
Minimum 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's if the girls would stop buying shit while we were standing there.
I know.
I didn't say you did. You just kept buying stuff while you were in line.
But
They were talking to the car.
so go get it. Of course not. Which means, hey, hon, go get the chocolate out of the
No,
car.
I just remembered we had it.
Okay.
If I throw her a nutty bar, will she go away?
She doesn't like peanut butter and chocolate.
God damn it. What?
She
You're uncultured
no.
heathen.
It gives her weird issues. She can't eat it together. She likes both. She just can't eat it together.
Uncultured heathen.
No, whatever.
Burn her at the stake. She's a witch.
But I'm trying
Hi, Lex.
myself to be a polymath. And that's what I want to help
You're using
bring
big.
Jonathan up to.
You're
Modern
using
Renaissance man.
big words.
Jack of many trades, master of some. It's different from what you're used to here. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
But a polymath, it's like a Da Vinci, a modern, because, you know, he was a mathematician, a painter.
It's so good.
I don't know.
Do you want them?
No, I'm good. You know, he was a mathematician, a painter, a sculptor. I mean,
An engineer.
yeah, an engineer. That's a modern Renaissance man. Also, they also know as a polymath. I don't know why it's polymath. Obviously, poly is many. I don't know why they say math. I don't know. Who knows? But I was listening to the Survival podcast about this the other day. But that's what I'm striving. You know, jack of many trades, master of none. I am great at I'm good at many things.
I'm not good at anything, but I know a lot about everything.
Yeah, that's in like Stevie calls it encyclopedia mode when I come up with some random facts about stuff all the time. She's like, shut it off. But that's what I'm trying to help him, because in the long run, it's like, you know, back when there, you know, everybody, like, I want to say right around Depression age. I mean, there was many people, they knew how to do many things and they were good at many things. And that's what helped them get through. Because they had all kinds of skills that,
Sorry, I'm dancing.
I know, I saw.
You're getting a headache, aren't you?
No. I mean, a little bit, but that's why I put my glasses on. It's
Well,
curbing it.
It looked like you were getting a headache.
No,
I understand.
I'm thinking, but yeah, I mean
Stop
that's
thinking. You're burning. I can see smoke coming out here. Shut up. That could be
So-
dangerous.
it could be. That's what I'm trying to teach him how to be a gentleman, how to be a handyman in the house, how to be a mechanic, how to take care of his own vehicles, how to be a protector, how to be a disciplinarian. Granted, like I said, he's a year old. He's got time to learn, but we're slowly starting.
See, you have more time. I don't.
Yeah. And
As
a young
much as
boy's
I would-
not going to get that. In a
As
single
much as I
life.
would love for my little 5-year-old boy, who is such a sweet, smart, caring, intelligent, God, he's made his father already look like a jackass because he's probably
You want to invite him?
smarter than me. Hey, I has arrived. Hold on.
That
Oh.
one right there.
Or this one right here. Add.
And see if you can come on. Let's move the mic a little closer to your phone so it picks him up too.
Yes, my child is. I would love for him to be a little hard ass, but I want him to be respectful. At the same time, I don't want him to take shit from anybody.
Right. That's what, Mr. Cox. Seriously, right now.
Why did you decline?
The
Proof?
what was it? The mob or the mafia that was in Youngstown.
That would be the mafia.
There's a lot of those guys are badasses. Like, I mean, that's. And then, but at the same time, they were freaking gentlemen. They never, like the women, they
Us?
treated. I mean, connecting. Hey, it's about time.
Yeah, you're on.
You're on. Turn up your phone.
Hold on. You there?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is it? Oh, hold on.
I have no. You're right the other way.
You're upside down.
What?
There you go.
There you go. I have my phone sitting sideways.
That is why it looks. Okay.
All right, so you've missed everything.
You've missed an hour and 15 minutes.
Of you two talking about parenting skills.
Not really, just masculinity and how we as dads need to be better dads.
At least we're not discussing the non-existence of toxic masculinity yet.
Oh no, we already did.
Yeah, you missed that part. Because it's all made up bullcrap.
Okay, so
Anywho,
Yeah,
for the people
hey,
not up
that's
here,
what I'm
and
saying.
yes, I'm giving you the knife hand, not over here, our other co-host who basically got a verbal tongue lashing from me this week. To be on more,
I'm not sure if it was a tongue lashing, but thanks.
it was me being nice.
Well, I mean, it's the nicest you've ever been to me, so
I mean, I could have told you, like, get your shit together or I'm kicking you the hell off the show. That's what I expected.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's what you were going to get no matter what you said.
Yeah. Anyways, so Cox is on my phone. He had to be a gentleman.
Yep.
Which is a very weird term to use for you.
Yeah, that's kind of
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
tastes like vinegar. And I didn't even say it.
Vinegar, it tastes like rabbit shit.
Only you would know. Nope, I know what it tastes like. I
Anyways,
grew up on a farm.
so Cox is on my phone to discuss with us certain things. Now, next week, he will be here. Right, Cox?
I will.
Nice. Because you know what we're recording next week?
What I want to record?
No.
No, the AK episode.
I figured out, like, it's either you're going to give me to this God Caliber episode or.
We're going to get to the God Caliber episode. The God Caliber episode of the calibers that aren't commonly used in Holy God. That's why they call
I'm pretty sure the God Caliber is used, I mean, I guess it's not an everyday. Well, I guess you could everyday.
I know somebody that carries that caliber every day.
What, a 500?
No, he carries a 45.
Oh no, we were talking like he was talking 500 Nitro Mag and
I
45.
wasn't talking about the 45. I was not talking about the 500.
Told you. He
I
was
thought you were talking about the
45.
45, the 50 BMG, the 500
He was talking
Nitro
specifically
Mag,
about the 45.
the 4570.
Specifically starting with the 45, not.
See?
Yeah, okay, I can say a Smith & Wesson 500 is a great daily, but you're not going to carry that in your back pocket.
No, you're gonna carry it in a shoulder rig.
Yep. See? I told you. I knew. Yeah, go for
But
it.
why are you carrying?
Okay, anyways. Don't make me go on a safe.
Yeah, please don't.
Like I will get 30.
So kick in there on some of the
You have a daughter.
real
so-
man thing when it comes to having daughters.
Yes. Because, somebody doesn't. Here,
Hey.
Doug.
I needed somebody to carry on my family lineage.
I asked for a boy. You see what I got?
I asked for a boy
Yeah,
3
that
times.
Actually, you
I got
asked
him on
for
the 4th.
you asked for a boy, and you have a wonderful little daughter that's going to turn into
What's up, Clayton?
probably a little hellion that's going to beat up on you, which is hilarious.
You're an ass. But you're probably right.
And you're a homebody, so sue me.
Hey! Who said that?
Burn.
I didn't say that.
You want
No,
a little
your wife-
aloe vera
Your
for
wife
that
said
burn?
you're a homebody.
Don't ask
Oh,
my
jeez,
wife.
TJ. TJ's got $5.
Oh Jesus!
I got $3.
Please at least tell me you have a male dog, TJ. Anyways, I don't know how much more we can go on with this.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of jumped on late. I mean, we're at an hour and 20 now.
I had to do that thing where you pick up heavy objects.
Yeah. Well,
What, powerlifting? Because we know you definitely don't power lift.
no, you definitely don't power.
We know you don't lift, bro.
No, he doesn't even have a male dog.
Oh,
How do you even survive?
I don't know.
that's terrible.
I mean,
Yeah, we have one male dog and he doesn't have nuts.
So,
How we do with male ferrets?
what do you think, Cox? Like, do you agree with me and Keith that the male gender is being wasn't done with it?
speaking of your vape, you missed the best one. I was at the dealership the other day. Ford guy sits down to start talking the deal. He leaned on the button for a good 30 seconds while his jacket was pouring smoke.
I was waiting for you to say his jacket caught fire.
Nope. His pocket just leaking off his body. I'm just dying inside.
Why? What car were you looking at?
Explorer.
No.
Exploder.
I'm
The new
actually
one.
going to Dodge tomorrow.
No.
At a
No.
Yes.
No.
If you're gonna get one, it better be a Trailhawk. No boy good enough for my. Yep, unless they can take care of them just. as well
If
as
you
everyone
go
else.
and buy a Jeep, it better be a Rubicon and it better be a Wrangler.
It can't be a Wrangler because
4 doors, bitch. Get a 4-door Wrangler.
They're all 4-door.
Grand Cherokee.
Why?
Wife drives it more than I do.
Get a Wrangler and man up and be in the Jeep crew with me.
You're not in the Jeep crew.
I'm probably going to get one. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm probably either going to get a Taco or a Jeep.
Well, I figured you'd get rid of that, break more wrenches eventually.
Oh, no, that's still going to be my daily. This is just going to be my weekend fun toy thingy.
I'm channeling my inner J Ball saying, do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm actually. There's somebody I was actually looking at a Jeep Cherokee the other day, his year, that kind of looks like his, and I almost bought it.
2-door?
No, it was a 4-door,
Hell no.
but it had the LED bars and everything on it. I was like, oh, I don't have money right now.
What's next, Miata?
No, I won't. But I'll leave that one to you.
It is a
I
decent
want
budget
to.
drift car.
You have to know the whole story
Yeah,
behind
I know
all
the
this. He doesn't know the story, and I'll
Nope.
have to fill him in. But you have to know the whole story, and unfortunately, our friend is not here anymore to tell us that story because he was a great
I'm
fan.
pretty sure he would have already slapped both of us.
Oh yeah,
Well, maybe.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
pretty.
the minute I started talking about his Miata, he would have probably been ready to slap me.
Dude, I even said his Miata was gay.
Oh, I said his Miata was gay, and then he refused to acknowledge me after I would just send a text and said LS swap it.
Let's swap the world.
Didn't I say that earlier?
Yes, you did.
But I was talking about the Mini Cooper sitting next to us that needed LS swapped.
No.
Yes.
You don't know. Those get Hayabusa motors.
Yes.
No,
That's
LS
the
swap.
smart car. Smart car.
LS swap a Mini Cooper with a freaking rear-wheel drive conversion on a turboed LS.
It'll just do flips. It'll just do backflips down the road.
It'll just do donuts. That's all it's good for. Hey, I can at least take it. I can at least take it to Summer Nats. Hey, your buddy Chris is watching.
Actually, I did see a kid last year at Superfly.
Hi, Chris. By the way, the Cockmeister is on the other side.
You can see.
Oh yeah, he can see that.
Yeah.
Can he?
God damn it. Nobody likes Chris.
I love Chris.
Ah, my phone fell.
Oh, if Chris is watching, does that mean I get to say these words? Seals, seals, seals.
Sorry. I had to do that.
And
Oh,
out of nowhere, he is now driving to my house to kill me.
probably.
Probably. I like Chris. Actually, I almost like Chris. Actually, I do like Chris better than you.
Thanks. Guess what? I'm getting dinner with Chris tomorrow.
Well, you should have never introduced me to Chris because I really like Chris because he's cool. And he's short.
Is he shorter than you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Chris has a height requirement to date him. I'm pretty sure that you cannot be taller than 5'1".
He's actually like a half an inch shorter than me. Even though Zach put up the picture when he was like 3 feet in front of me, so it makes him look taller than me, he is actually shorter than me. Nothing against you, Chris. We just know Zach's a liar.
We just know that you're short. Both of you.
And we both could whip your ass. At least he's not
True
What
shit.
happened the last time I tried to get in a fight with an Army Ranger?
You almost got tased by a cop
Yes.
at the tractor pools.
Yes.
We were over here at Bunker Hill.
Oh, nice.
He tried to wrestle with
It was
Chris.
a
And
good day.
Chris literally had him eating almost dirt, and then the cop was going to come up and tase him. I was like, no, they're friends, it's okay. He decided he wanted to try to fight him, Army Ranger. He was like, oh, okay. Is he stupid? Yes.
That's an accurate statement. That is very accurate.
God. Anyways, so with
Your
that,
dog has a hold of your dog.
with that, maybe here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna shut the show down.
Hold of her butt.
Uh,
Hold of her butt.
Cox,
Yes. Yes.
you stay there. We're gonna shut the show down on the Facebook Live and the audio. Holy crap! There's an actual face there.
Wow.
Hi, Jen.
Wow. Thanks, Jen. Shut up. She's making fun of my bald head.
Hi, Jen. Hey, by the way, did I tell you I tried to get that picture?
She probably
She
can't.
cannot hear you.
He's got his headphones on.
So that
Okay.
it doesn't echo.
Take your headphone out.
I can't because when I turn it on, you're going to echo everything.
No. Just give her one headphone.
Yes.
Why do I gotta make this difficult?
Okay. Did I tell you that I was going to get the picture?
She is not by me.
No, not you. Not her. You.
Which picture?
From the billboard.
Oh, you dick. You did.
Okay. I asked. Unfortunately, they ruined it.
Thank God.
It possibly is going up in the city of Cleveland in a couple months at their airport. Don't worry, though. I have pictures of that specific spot already done. We are going to use it. Don't worry.
Where's your wife?
In the other room.
Not to let this happen.
She'll let it happen.
Oh yeah, she'll let it happen.
You're screwed.
So, do you have any? Hey, do you have any final thoughts before we sign off? I think your dog answered that for you.
Nope.
Nope.
Since you've already covered everything.
Well, it's not our fault you were late. How vulgar. Man.
So at that,
Compared to who? Compared to who?
My 1-year-old.
actually, I think I've been pretty decent this evening.
Yeah, you haven't been bad.
Look at you.
We're doing it on dad stuff. We're doing it on dad stuff, not guns. We get on guns, it's free range, man. It's open fire.
I guess I should be peek you out with that bottle of wine you got me at my wedding.
Have you drank any?
Yes, I have.
And is it
It's
delicious?
delicious.
You can thank my dad via Facebook Live.
Oh, thanks, Zach's dad. Because it's awesome.
He's not on here, but I'll make sure I show it to him.
It is at
He's not on here right now.
approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes in.
Okay, so you want to say anything before we sign off?
Well, you've probably covered most of what I would say.
Okay.
I mean, think of it. I'm sure you covered all the dual parenting.
Yeah. All right. Well, say hi and bye at the same time.
Oh, thanks.
No, you could. You're gonna
We're
stay on.
I'm gonna keep you on live on here, but we're gonna sign off on the computer.
No, we'll go for it.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
All right.
I'm here. Not going anywhere.
All right. With that, folks, that kind of wraps up the last little bit of the rigmarole between me and Cox and Keith and the nonstop BSing. Again, I know it's not our average episode. We kind of varied off on a couple topics. You know, I don't know much more to say other than that.
Yeah, I mean, be respectful.
Yeah,
Plain and
stop it.
simple.
Yeah.
Stop being dicks.
Yeah, please. Like, the world already sucks enough with other problems. Start being nice to people. It's not that hard.
Nope.
Show a little love once in a while. Because people really do suck sometimes. Other than that, I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
So, I'm Zach the Tactical Gnome.
I'm Keith the Bearded Tank. Daddy
Brigade Podcast. Out.
Okay, recording is down, so let's take down.
Ooh,
We want to take
ooh.
down the Brigade Live on Facebook, and we want to leave it up.
What's up, Randy? Huh?
Want to leave these up?
Well, we're going outside to smoke.
Okay, so
Bye, everybody on the actual feed. Since
Okay,
nobody
bye.
watched us.
Yeah.
Bye.